and I just have a way of seeing it, feeling it, and just going out there and just doing it.
Well, listen, the build-up to this fight has not been lacking in spice. He's been doing his best to kind of trash talk you in English. And, I mean, yesterday, man, that stare down, that was some intense stuff. When you're standing there eye to eye with someone that you are going to fight for a championship fight, what is that energy like? Not so much eye to eye, I suppose.
Yeah, it's different, you know, when you get to see your opponent face to face, you kind of see that feeling, get that urge of what you're going to get when you guys step into that octagon, because that's what you're going to feel. You're going to feel that emotion, you feel that tension in the air, and that's what it's going to be. When they block that door, it's going to just feel like it's just us two in there, and nobody else in the world matters, you know. So for that 25 minutes, I got to make sure I'm on point, I'm sharp, and I'm focused and I'm ready and I'm dialed in. No mistakes.
I was watching a piece in lead up to this, and a word really jumped out to me. You said validation. Sometimes you fight for validation. This is the ultimate form of validation, right? How do you use that to fuel you in a championship fight like this?
I've had a lot of ups and downs, and I think, with that being said, the way I've grown up, the way my parents have, you know, our interactions, I think I've had a lot of self-conscious issues growing up, and, you know, I'm not afraid to say that, but as you get older, wrestling has helped me build my confidence as a man, and fighting has done the same, you know, so the lessons I've learned from high school wrestling, college wrestling, coaching, life lessons, all those things, friends, family, it's helped me to get to where I am today. So that's my validation. And to get to this point, man, I've worked extremely hard to get here. And people who do not even understand, like, I started wrestling in 10th grade. It's not like I've been doing this for a very long time. So to get to this point in my career has been nothing but phenomenal for me. And I'm just super happy, super ecstatic to be in this situation, this point. And I'm waiting to capitalize and make the most of this opportunity.
He kind of glanced over that. Started wrestling in 10th grade. Yeah. Guys, that's nothing to glance over. I started at 9 years old.
That's late.
A lot of kids start at 5 and 6. Yeah. So to start as a 15-year-old and get to where you are and develop those skills, it's fantastic and almost unheard of to reach that level. So don't just skim over that as if it's a little fact. It's a real big deal. Look, the closer the fight, the lesser you talk big mouth, right? You talk less. This is from Piotr Jan. Yes. He's saying that you talk less as you're getting closer. Why? Why the animosity between you and Piotr Jan? Why is this not one of those build-ups where it's based in respect? Why do you feel the video of him calling the guy Aljo back in the day? Even I messaged him like, yo, not a good look, champ, right? Why is it not based in respect? Why the bad blood between you two?
I really don't know. I don't know if it's just banter, and I think for me, I like the banter. I think it gives us more to, there's more at stake for the fight. You know, you kind of got to eat your words, you know, so I think that's the thing that I love about this matchup between the two of us. We're both willing to go out there and put that on the line and really let the fans see who can back it up. You know, I made a post today. I don't think the closer the fight got, the less I stopped talking. He was the guy who came to the UFC PI, pressed me while I'm getting worked on to tell me I'm afraid to fight him in Russia. And I'm like confused what he was talking about. I was like, dude, listen, I'm ranked higher than you. I'm going to tell you where we fight. But then obviously the rank exchange, he got to skip over us to fight for the belt, and he became the champ, and now I'm fighting him where, you know, you're supposed to fight. And this is the opportunity. I think there is a respect factor there to some degree. I think he respects me and my skills. I respect him and his skills. But at the end of the day, man, we're going in there to hurt each other, and I got to take what's his in order to get what's mine.
I love how you have been able to seemingly be uncomfortable while being comfortable, and that's something that you use at motivation. And I feel like tomorrow you're going to make Piotr a little uncomfortable in there. We're going to see how he responds. I am looking so forward to this fight. Good luck tomorrow, Aljamain. Thank you for coming in and joining us, man. This is going to be a fun day.
It's going to be a great night, man. I'm looking forward to hearing the words "and you."
Strong Island, stand up. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
That is Aljamain Sterling. It is time now to hear from the UFC On the Line crew. They're going to take us inside the odds. Fits in the guys. Take a peek.
Thanks, guys. Brendan Fitzgerald here with the two sharps, Yanni the Greek and Nick Kalikas, with the betting perspective on the 3 title fights. Let's start in that main event. Israel Adesanya going for that second belt. He's 20-0. Yanni, he's a little over a minus 200 favorite here. What are your thoughts?
First off, you don't get rich betting against Izzy Adesanya. He's 20-0, and the one thing about streaks is you don't want to really get out ahead of them because you can't cash multiple tickets. If the streak ends, you're going to cash that one. But when the streak continues, you can cash multiple tickets. And here we have some signals. 7 years younger, reach advantage, height advantage. There's something to like about Izzy. I think so.
Definitely a special fighter, but there's a lot of unknowns to me here, right? So the price over 200, it's tough to bet Izzy. I mean, we're looking at the other side of it. Blachowicz has been on a roll. Extreme power in his hands. We know that. He's going to be stronger. He's going to be bigger. It's tough to lay that kind of chalk against a fighter that has that much power on the other side of it.
All right, 4-fight win streak for Jan Blachowicz. He's been an underdog in 3 of those. Speaking of laying chalk, Amanda Nunes, right? She's defending her featherweight title, or attempting to, against Megan Anderson. She's sitting at about a 10-1 favorite, around minus 1,000. Nick, how do you handle this fight?
It's tough. I think you got to leave it alone. It's tough to bet. You're not going to lay that kind of chalk on Nunes, even though she's the GOAT. She's one of the greatest of all times. We know that. But Anderson on the other side of it has a lot of power. She's big, she's long, she's strong. And I don't think there's any value either way. Nunes is just simply the better fighter. So I think you stay away from this one.
I agree with Nick. Nunes is the better fighter. Better everywhere. How much better? We say she's a heavy favorite, but what does the line mean? What does minus 1,000 mean? What does minus 1,250 mean? It means she has to win 91% of the time, 93% of the time, just to break even. So where's your profit margin? Don't you need at least a 5-7% margin? So what are you telling me? Nunes wins this fight 100% of the time? There's a 0 chance for Megan Anderson to win? I don't think that's the case. Again, I think it's an easy fight to bet. It's dogs or leave it alone.
Yeah, I kind of disagree, though. I think the blueprint's kind of been laid out already, right? We've seen Anderson struggle at times on the ground, and Nunes is not a dumb fighter. She has good wrestling. She has good submission game as well. She's going to look to take this fight to the floor, so that's my caution there. And once she's on the floor, she can be very dominant. So I'm going to pause and kind of reconsider that.
Piotr Jan's taking on Aljamain Sterling with the bantamweight title on the line. This one is right at about a coin flip. It doesn't happen often with a UFC belt on the line. Usually we have a clear favorite. Right now we don't. Yanni, your thoughts on this matchup?
We had a clear favorite, and that changed. Perception is really on the side of Sterling with that recency bias coming off the win. More importantly, this fight has been rescheduled, so we already had a betting line. We saw sharp money like the Sterling side as an underdog. No longer the case. We're now looking at coin flip either way, and I think that's why there's some value now on the champ being disrespected.
Absolutely. We say it time and time again. Recency bias is the thing. The dominant performance that Sterling had over Sandhagen gets a ton of respect. We know how good this guy is. He's definitely the #1 contender right now in the bantamweight division. And we saw Sterling just roll right through him, submit him fast. So a lot of people jumped on board and gobbled up that plus money. But I think you're underestimating Jan on the other side of it. He's a very complete fighter. He's got dynamite in his hands, and he pushes a high pace. This could be a very tough fight for Sterling here.
10-fight win streak for Piotr Jan. He's yet to lose in the UFC. 5-fight win streak on the other side for Aljamain Sterling. Starting the pay-per-view, top 5 light heavyweight contenders. Alexander Rakic taking on Thiago Santos. Nick, who do you have your eye on in this?
Man, I'll tell you what, speaking of underrated, even though you got to lay a little bit of chalk, I think Rakic should be a bigger favorite in this spot. I understand the love for Thiago Santos. He's going to be a public dog here in this spot. But I think Rakic is a future champion. He's got it all. He's got great striking. He's got speed with his hands. He's got knockout power. And he's got wrestling combined. So I think this is a great spot for Rakic to come in here and get a lot of respect that he deserves.
Nick said it right, that the public money's going to come in on Santos. He's got that knockout power. But now at 37 years old, I think we're looking at opposite trajectories, meaning Rakic is the unknown here. And because of that, you're getting some betting value. The line's dropping, and I think it's going to continue to drop. So there's no rush to bet the favorite. I think that's where the value lies in this fight.
3 title fights, top 5 contenders. Don't forget about Makhachev and Dober. I can't wait to see what's going on. Guys, back to you.
All right, Fitz, thank you, fellas. Get inside the odds there a little bit. It is time. We're going to play a little game on this show. I've always wanted to be a game show host. Cue the music, fellas. Here we go. It is the spelling bee, not the national spelling bee, but the UFC spelling bee on this day. We're going to start easy, and then we're going to get hard. All right, DC's already getting nervous over there.
I am, yes.
Oklahoma State Cowboys, the Colts, that education. I get it. I get it. We're going to keep it easy for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, word number 1. Elliot. Not Tim, that's too easy. Just Elliot, Senko. This is your teammate. This is easy. Spell
I know, but I know he spells
Elliot.
it weird. Oh, there's lots of L's and T's.
It cannot be that hard to spell Elliot.
Hide it, Laura, because I think guess the sheet.
All right, time
course
is
he
winding
is.
down. 20 seconds
course he
is
is.
up. All right, time for the reveal. Flip them over. All right, we have 3 correct.
There we go. There we go.
Yes, that would have been
This is only the start. I mean,
That would have been real
this is
bad.
only the start.
Yeah, if you got that wrong, we would kick you off the set immediately. There's nowhere to go from there. All right, number 2, this is the full name. He is taking on Dominic Cruz. He is from Arizona. His name is Casey Kenny. Spell, full name, Casey Kenny. 20 seconds on the clock. This is our UFC spelling bee. Chiesa is the first one done already. Wow.
I'm probably going to be the first one. I'm going to be the first one to miss, too.
All right,
There we go.
I think everything is ready. All right, you flip them. Let's get the reveal. And they are all right. All right, we are 3 for 3 and 3 for 3.
Someone's got to break
All right,
away.
I think this is going to take a minute. Number 3 is a little easy. I'm going to have to talk with our guys who made up the rules and made up the words in this game. Number 3, Aljamain. Just Aljamain.
There's no give.
Had him out here on set. Funk Master. Big personality.
I'm going to screw this up.
I think Chiesa is overthinking this. Just sound it out, bro.
I know, man.
Hey, dude, we're out
I
of
do
time.
bad in these pressure
Let's go,
cooker
man.
situations with trivia.
We're out of time.
All right, we are out of time. 20 seconds is up. Laura's drawing pictures. All right, flip them, guys. And in the monitor, correct spelling for Aljamain.
Oh.
Yeah, we're up.
Bonus points for hearts.
3 words, 3 names, and 3 correct answers on every single one. All right, number 4. Number 4.
Yep.
Espinosa. Ooh. As in Jordan Espinosa. Last name only.
Went into a weight class. Where he was much.
Another easy one. Gosh, our
screw it up.
producers are way
I'm going to
too
screw this one up.
easy.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. You ready?
Zach and
3,
Ricci.
2,
All right, flip them over. And the reveal.
Amazing to think about.
And we are correct. Another 3 for 3.
Now we're going to get hit with it.
crazy.
You guys thought we were
Guys.
dumber than we are.
Yeah, come on.
We're not messing around anymore.
I mean, this is really like.
I think they greatly underestimated.
Yeah, they did. This
spelling
is
skills in
crazy.
this.
Young
script.
Jenchik is coming at some
This
point.
is
We all know
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
can't even spell that.
This is our 5th name, Ruggiero Bontorin. All of it. Ruggiero Bontorin.
Screw that.
Oh, this is going to be good. I am looking forward to some incorrect answers.
Rogerio Bontorin. This is
C.
it. Rogerio.
All right, time's up. Time's up. Flip them over. Let's get the correct
I got
answer.
this.
Oh, she even threw a little flair on
Okay,
there.
it's E-R-I-O. DC is incorrect.
Wait, what do you mean?
And Laura's incorrect.
What?
Is DC incorrect as well?
Hide that leg kick.
Let me see that again. Don't erase it.
Oh, wait, what you
Oh,
want?
see, this is what he does. He's out. He erased it. Washington State's finest.
The freshman.
How do you guys know I was wrong?
Freshman.
I was wrong.
The freshman.
Did you see my hand go swipe?
Let's go.
I'm getting
Dang it.
accused of
Let's
cheating.
go. Dang it.
Shout out to all my teachers.
Oh, I can
Shout
prove
out to
it.
all my
I can
teachers at
prove
Otis
it.
Orchards Elementary.
You
Okay.
clearly erased
Nobody
some
could-
stuff.
All right, it is 5 to 4 to 4. Chiesa is in the lead
Oh, my goodness.
after 5 names. Okay. Number 6. Yeah, you guys got a little too comfortable. You're not comfortable being uncomfortable, but get used to it now. Alexander Rakic, full name.
And before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight.
Oh boy. Okay. You guys got 5 more seconds. You ready to flip them?
Yes.
Senko drawing pictures again?
No, I'm good.
Let's do it.
I'm good. I'm just, I have
Okay.
terrible handwriting.
All right, flip them over. All right. Ooh, wow.
All wrong?
Wait,
I did a.
I was looking at Chiesa's.
I was the closest.
You were the closest.
I screwed up the ER and
but
the AR.
You had.
This isn't horseshoes.
Wait, how do you
okay?
throw
Close does not matter, Michael.
Ain't good enough, Michael.
Better than you.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, this is not.
I have a feeling we're going to be hearing this sound effect a whole lot more coming up here. Can we hear that one more time, guys?
I know. I know what ones are next.
Got a little arrogant. We got
I know which ones are next.
You do?
It's going to be Jan Blachowicz and Israel Adesanya.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.